everyone, it's little Lollycat here, and I have a big box. One big box. So I put in an order recently from Diaper Minister, which I haven't done in quite a while other than the kiddo clothes. So I have ordered a mix of things to try out, a mix of things to reviews, and some, like, a mystery pack thing they have, which should be interesting. So, I'm going to show you it. Yay! So, first notes, obviously, I am ordering from the UK. My one warning, if you are outside of the EU, and I'm going to post a picture here showing what the customs documents came looking like. So, it does kind of clearly state what is there. Obviously, custom documents are a requirement when you are shipping out of country or out of trading zone. I just kind of wish, considering the fact they're using the term dry box SAS on everything else, they could have stuck with that on the logo instead of sticking their own logo on, which leaves nothing to the imagination. And the box has arrived slightly damaged, which I will pop a picture on. It's underneath, but boxes do get damaged in transit. They are not the best way to transport things, as much as everyone thinks so. So, as far as I can see, it doesn't look like there's been any damage getting inside the box, which is the bigger concern. So, let's open this with the big knife. Who's a puppy? Who's a puppy? Who's a puppy, puppy, puppy? Are you a puppy? Yeah.
Okay,
She's like, I am dog. Chosen dog.
Film.
Okay, so I have it opened. There's one thing I forgot to mention at the start. I did get charged VAT for this twice. So I am currently talking to them. I can see on the invoice they have marked that I did pay VAT. So I don't know if this is a DPD mistake or if it was a shipping error. So I will let you know how that goes. But outside of that, they are still relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. So, let's see. The first thing I have ordered is a pack of Crinkles Fairy Tale, obviously, to try out. Which will be interesting. Let's see. Crinkles Buccaneers. I'm being attacked by a Ted. Crinkles Buccaneers.
Hey, he's head of HR. You can't say you're being attacked by the head of HR.
I think I did just get attacked by head of HR. He's trying to eat me. Okay, apparently he approves of these because he lunged at these ones. Clearly head of HR Tiny is in fact a pirate. So these have taken forever to reach the UK. In general, compared to other places. Sometimes you get, like, America gets it first. But because it's a European brand, it's odd how long it's actually taken to get to the UK. But obviously I haven't even ordered it from the UK, I've ordered it from France. Because obviously I had to be contrarian. Okay, next up we have Candy Fluff LNGUs, which have little snacky designs on them, like gummy bears and the gummy crocodiles, which if you have been... Unfortunately, yeah, I have been getting messages from people that have been telling me that they've had never smile at a crocodile stuck in their head all day and humming it in supermarkets because the mister shared that on the Dotty page recently. Yeah. So these are a brand I've never tried before that I saw on there and they looked interesting, so I thought I'd give them a go. Always happy to see how they're doing with new brands. Next up, we have a pack of Trest, because if I'm going to go for higher absorbance than the regular 6000, why not just go nuts and go for the 9.5? I mean, surprisingly, they aren't the most expensive from Diaper Minister overall, because they are cheaper than they were to buy off of Amazon in the UK by a substantial margin. The only note I will make when I do eventually come to review these is I don't know if this is the version 1s or the version 2s. So I do know that they have obviously not increased capacity. They've changed their tapes and stuff. So I will find out basically if they hold up or not. Okay. Next up we have some rears with the Critters caboose, which still hasn't made it to the UK. So, and they seem to be once again a reasonable price from Diaper Minister overall. So we've got them. And then we have our sample pack, also known as the Big Discovery Pack, which varies according to what's in it. So I'm going to see what's actually inside and see if I would say it's worth it or not. Oh, it's actually sealed. It has been sealed. Okay. Let's see. So, we have me throwing things everywhere. We have a Lego Let's Build, which, if you've been watching, I have recently reviewed one of these. I don't think they're the worst. They're alright. I mean, they hold up fairly well. Just a plain white. I've got no idea what it is. I don't think it's marked anywhere. Just a plain white. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's the Trests or if it's another plain white they have, so we will find out when I open the bag, I guess. I've got 2 of their boosters, which are 2 different boosters. That's interesting. So one of these is definitely much thicker than the other, but their boosters are supposed to be 2.5. But I would say this was one of the 1 litre ones that I recognise. So we should have a look at that. I was interested to try their boosters because 2.5 is obviously fairly strong. Little Rascals, I've done a review on these in the past. They're alright. Bitter Dry! I haven't tried one of these in a very, very long time. Very long time. Whoop. This one I forget the name of, but I know it. I will undoubtedly write the name underneath once it comes to me, because I do recognise these and I do remember them. I just don't remember what they're called. Athena, Seni, and Formacare. Which I remember Formacare, these used to come in multiple different colours, and you used to be able to get them in pinks, and you used to get them in mint greens and stuff like that, and it was all depending on your size.
Sell them in orange a long time ago.
Yeah.
Before Dotty Diaper even existed.
So, yeah. My one note would be here is, obviously, for the price of this, having basically half of it as a medical is a bit cheeky. That would be my one note. It does warn you, obviously, medicals will be in there, but I was expecting 2, probably 2, not 4. However, I will say in general, their sample packs. Basically, I was originally looking at just getting, say, 2 of the Buccaneers and 2 of the Fairy Tales. But because of the way their sample packs work out, I would have been paying basically half the price for only 2 items, so you end up buying the whole thing because it's just not really worth it to buy the samples, because their sample packs are really expensive in comparison. So they do have a bit of a very odd pricing structure, because there are definitely things I would like to try but I wouldn't want to buy a whole pack, but then it doesn't feel worth it if you're paying that much. So, yeah, this is what I got. I've obviously the Crinkles, the Caboose, Trest, and the Candy Fluffs will get more of a review than other things, on the basis that I will probably wear them a couple of times before I do a review, which I normally do try and do, because it gives you a better, in case you get one dud one, it doesn't completely spoil it. So, yeah. Interesting haul. And bye everyone!